Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor to be here today and invited by lovely Robin and Margaret, as always, to speak on the International Human Rights Day. Furthermore, my duty today is to speak about my work on elimination of violence towards women and girls. There will be no Human Rights Day if there was no women's rights, right? So one of the things that we need to remind ourselves today and raise our voice is let's make every woman in the whole planet equal to every other citizen, or regardless of their age, gender, and etc. At the moment, we are not equal to everyone. We see this in everyday life. Domestic violence is increasing every day across the globe, and we have 2 women dying every week in United Kingdom. Clearly, women are not equal. Furthermore, women are not paid equally as men. So when we think during the COVID-19, the pandemic, saw many people losing loved members of their family, it was women and girls who actually served mostly on those hospitals. It is our children that get educated every day, mostly by women, and it is women that usually are those doctors that treat us. So therefore, we have to actually raise our voice, not just today on the International Human Rights Day, but every day. Furthermore, talking about what we did recently with UPF as a chair of Kosovo Albanian Youth Against Violence, just over a week ago, we launched a campaign called Escaping Violence, Hoping for Sanctuary. I'm a next refugee myself from Kosovo with a lived experience of refugee and asylum seeking experience. And this campaign aims to raise awareness about the challenges that specifically this vulnerable group of women and girls are experiencing, starting from fleeing home, fleeing violence, all sorts of violence, war, such as right now in Ukraine, and many other wars that are happening right now, and sometimes we don't hear that much around about them on media. They're fleeing sexual violence. They're being used like baits, sold for money by the traffickers. When they finally manage to escape en route, they continue to be violated. They have no rights. They're not asked what they want. And then finally, they arrive in sanctuary, a country like United Kingdom, a country that we highly speak of human rights. And we are privileged, but not everyone, not refugee and asylum-seeking women and young girls. My clients have no right to choose where they can live, whether they can continue education, because they have to wait many years, sometimes 3, 4, 5, one of them even 10 years to hear if she's allowed to stay in UK. Secondly, she's not allowed to continue her education, and she's not allowed to work, to contribute, to have a dignified life. So without taking much time, I would like to invite everyone here, which I believe everyone is a peace ambassador. Join us together to raise awareness, to stop violence towards women, all women, but I personally feel really strongly about the asylum-seeking and refugee women because they are the most vulnerable ones across the world, not just in UK, but across the world. In UK, in this democratic society, we can make a change. So please join me, and I can speak to all of you about the campaign, support this campaign, which is very important. So I hope you actually will be able to speak to me later on. But finally, just so we can make it happen for these women to live in dignity, to be able to contribute, to live healthy lifestyle. I mustn't forget one more thing, actually. There is a saying on public health that says poverty has a face of a woman. That should tell us all. If that is the case, we need to look around us and look for poverty. Where can we find poverty? Amongst migrant communities, amongst these families who are led by single women. We have cuts on every aspect of women's health, immigration, education, employment. We must do more to invest so we can actually improve the life of all women, but in particular those migrant women who are actually the future of the society. These are the women that actually financing or actually running NHS. These are most of these women that get employed as the teacher assistants and etc. So please join me to promote the campaign, as I said, which is Escaping Violence, Hoping for Sanctuary. Thank you so much.
Remember, we're together.
Definitely.
She's with UPF, and I think UPF got all those nice people that can help.
Yes, definitely. I mean, UPF was actually this hall where we actually launched our campaign.
Yeah,
but
it was beautiful.
I would have loved all of you to be here that day. And I do hope you join us on future launches, which will be hopefully soon in the Houses of Parliament. So thank you so much. And let's work together and promote women's rights. There is no human rights, guys, without women's rights. Thank you so much.
Thank you.